Year-end market data is in. We're going to take a look at how we rounded out the year coming up next. Hey, what's going on, friends? The year-end market data is in, so we're going to take a look at the market and compare it to last year and see what the year-to-date numbers were and how we rounded out the year in 2022 and see what's happening with the market. So this is December of 21. So just looking at a quick summary of all districts on the Big Island. And at the time, we had 7,600 sales, right, in 2021. And at the time, there was 1,400, almost 1,500 active listings and almost 1,200 under contract. The final list to sold price was 95% overall, and the average days on market was 85 days. And so if we jump ahead to this December, you can see that the sales are down to 6,100. This is still above the historical averages. It's usually closer to 5,000. So we're still way above, even though the second half of 22 slowed down pretty significantly. And we're up to 2,000 active listings. This is almost exactly what it was a month ago. And we're down to 641. So almost half as many properties are under contract as a year ago. But inventory is still very low. That number is normally closer to 3,500 to 4,000 in normal times. Final list sold price pretty much the same, but interestingly enough, average days on market was lowered to 58, and that's mainly because in the 2022 market things sold a lot faster. In 21 there were still things that were on the market for a while that started to sell, and so the average days on market in 22 overall was lower. But if we dig a little bit deeper into this data and look at some of the year-to-date inside of districts and inside of each market. So this is the residential market across the island. And if you look across the board here, the current year-to-date is 2,600 sales. These are home sales, residential sales. It was 3,200 the previous year. And this is, of course, the thing that people are always asking about. What's happening with prices? So the median price was 476 in 2021, and then it's 500,000 this past year. So median price is still up. This is, of course, island wide. So you're taking into account the lower price points in the east side of the island. But overall sales are down, but median price is still holding steady and still higher than it was, $25,000 higher than it was a year ago. If we look at the condo market, same thing. Sales are down, right? 793 versus 1,177 a year ago, but median price is even higher. So 575 on the current median price, and last year it was 480. So still an increase in overall median price from a year ago. And then if we look at the land market, same thing. We're down 2,600 sales versus 3,200 sales a year ago, and median price is up 45,000 versus 40,000. So across the board, as we've been saying over and over, the market's definitely slowing. The market activity is slowing down, not as many sales. We're going back to somewhat normal times, and the overall year-end data shows that. But for the most part, we're not seeing a significant decrease in the median price yet. It seems like we're going to have somewhat normal price appreciation, that 4 or 5% range. We're no longer going to see that 15% price appreciation, 20% price appreciation, which we were seeing in the 21 and 22 years. And so that's probably a good thing for the market overall. But again, no crash coming. Doesn't look like there's going to be a huge drop off on prices. There's still plenty of market activity when homes are put on the market at the right price. We're still seeing multiple offers. If homes are grossly overpriced, they're sitting there like they're supposed to. So overall, market is steady. It's slowed down, but there's still plenty of activity. Like we've been saying over and over and over again, if it's the time to buy, there's never a perfect time. And if you need a house now, there's no reason not to get into the market. And you're almost better off today paying a little bit of a higher interest rate and maybe negotiating the price down a little bit versus paying a low interest rate and having to pay $100,000 over the list price as you had to, a year ago, a year and a half ago. So as always, if you have any questions, we can break this down, into specific districts across the island and look deeper at your area if you have some information that you want specifically about your market. But if you have any questions, you can always email me at Dylan@BuyBigIsland or put them in the comments below and we'll get back to you. I'll see you next month with next month's market update. This was last year's market update, and thanks for watching. Aloha.